AT&T is in customer satisfaction. Our people helped Pillsbury design a feedback line using AT&T 800 service.
Can I freeze the cupcakes? I can't.
500 calls come in every day, which makes Pillsbury very happy because satisfied customers come back for more. We can help your business in ways you never thought of. AT&T Long Distance Services, the better business machine. Talk with us. AT&T, the right choice.
I guess he'd rather be in Colorado. He'd rather spend his time out where the sky looks like a pearl after a rain.
Maybe it's time you had a little Colorado. Colorado Tourism invites you to call Frontier Airlines and make it happen.
I guess he'd rather be in Colorado.
Boss, I can't believe this.
What?
The sale we're having. 8.8% financing on every new Fiero and Sunbird.
Mm-hmm.
The special limited edition Firebird 500 sale price.
Right.
And these great deals on every new Pontiac on the lot. What a sale.
Like it?
Sure, but I'm worried.
Oh?
We're running out of cars.
Exactly. 4 days, 8.8% financing, and incredible savings. Only at Good Taylor, Bailey, John Eagle, Vaught, Bill McDavid, David McDavid, and Parkway Pontiac. Sale definitely ends Monday night.
Taco Bueno, one of life's most surprising rewards. Luxury everyone can afford. Taco Bueno.
You can expect only fresh, quality food because we prepare everything from scratch every day. Taco Bueno is a luxury everyone can afford.
Taco Bueno.
Go.
I'm ready to go. Maverick tickets for Game 5 go on sale tomorrow morning. If the Mavericks win in Portland tonight, what we show you now means very little. What happens in the first half seems to have almost no bearing on what happens in the second. Dale Ellis is starting tonight. Wallace Bryant has already played. The Mavericks went up by 9 early. But again, it doesn't matter a great deal now. Kiki Vandeweghe made 3 straight baskets to put Portland back in front. I don't have a score. Flash one up for me if you have it. And we don't have it. Isn't that nice? Boston Celtics in Cleveland tonight for Game 4. Celtics lead the series 2-1. Larry Bird has a sore right elbow and gets 34 points tonight, but it ends this way. Cleveland is down by 2. John Bagley misses the long shot. That is Mark West who misses the short one, and then World B. Free gets a final chance, and Dennis Johnson blocks it. Boston beats Cleveland, wins that series 3-1, but what an incredibly tough series it was. Former Tigers pitcher Denny McLain says he doesn't know how he goes from winning 30 games to jail in 17 years. McLain wins 30 in 1968, now going to jail for 23 years. Cocaine, gambling, extortion. McLain says he'll try to erase from his mind the story his children hear about their father. How do they erase it from their mind? Yankees will be in Texas Monday playing Boston in New York tonight. It was 2-1 in the third inning. This is Ken Griffey's double. They got 2 runs after 2 were out. Scored Don Baylor to make it 3-1. Phil Niekro throws a 5-hitter, and the Yankees beat Boston first time in 6 games, 5-1 tonight. Here's the rest of the scores that we have now. Baltimore beat Cleveland 7-1. Detroit beat Milwaukee. Or that's in the 9th inning. Detroit is beating Milwaukee 7-6, and Minnesota beat Oakland 5-4. In the National League, I'll give them to you. Montreal beat St. Louis 4-2. San Francisco's Chili Davis hit 2 home runs to win it 7-3. And Houston and Atlanta are tied at a game at a 1 run apiece in the 10th inning. We haven't seen much of Rangers pitcher Greg Harris yet, but you will now. Here's Jerry Orr.
Greg Harris has been the Rangers' most effective pitcher this season. In 3 innings, he hasn't allowed a run. A solid right-hander coming out of the bullpen, just what the Rangers have needed. Wait a minute. If he's right-handed, what's he doing throwing left-handed?
Well, when he walks in the clubhouse, you know, a right-hander and a left-hander, they don't think the same. And some days he comes in and he's left-handed. And I've got to get him a left-handed glove. Sometimes he comes in with a right hand, you got to go get him a right-handed glove. You never know from day to day about these guys.
Greg has been ambidextrous since elementary school. He throws lefty during practice to rest his right arm. The Rangers desperately need left-handed pitchers. Does he have major league stuff as a lefty?
I wouldn't know. You know, I haven't been timed. You know, I haven't really faced these kind of hitters here. They don't tell you what kind of stuff I've got. But
I don't know. I would like to give it a try.
It's kind of a big deal just to look good throwing left-handed, but I don't think realistically Greg's going to get anybody out in a high school game throwing the ball left-handed. It looks pretty good, and I think it's kind of a fun thing to do, but no, we're not too serious about it.
You never know. Maybe one day Greg will go both ways.
But you switch over for another hitter. No, I've never seen a pitcher go back and forth, but you know, it's a good tale to tell.
Harris is also ambidextrous when it comes to eating, drinking, shaving, writing, golfing, and combing his hair. But when it comes to the Rangers, he doesn't want to be left out. Jerry Ower, Channel 8 Sports at Arlington Stadium.
I didn't hear that earlier. Redskins have made what appears to be a good deal. Their first-round pick to New Orleans, and they get Saints running back George Rogers. They need a running back. Never keep their top draft picks anyway. And New Orleans coach Bum Phillips apparently thinks Earl Campbell can still play.